Be careful what you wish for, you might get it.
Tyson seems to be preparing for this fight on every level, physically, mentally, and emotionally. He knows that this isn't just another fight. It's a chance to defend his legacy and shut Paul up once and for all. And with all the personal jabs and mind games going on, Tyson is more determined than ever to come out on top. So let's dive a little deeper into how Tyson is reportedly preparing for this fight. Physical training, it's also full-on mental and strategic battle plan. First off, Tyson's team has been studying Paul's fighting style like crazy. They're analyzing his strengths, his weaknesses, his go-to moves, everything. The idea is to find any chink in Paul's armor that Tyson can exploit. They're looking at how Paul reacts under pressure, how he handles getting hit, and what makes him tick. He's bringing his own wealth of experience to the table. The man's a living legend, and he's seen it all in the ring. He knows how to read an opponent, how to adapt on the fly, and how to use his ring IQ to outsmart younger, faster fighters. That's something Paul simply can't match. The strategy, from what I hear, is all about pressure. Tyson's planning to come out swinging, backing Paul up and not giving him a moment to breathe. He wants to overwhelm Paul with his intensity, his power, and his relentless aggression. The idea is to make Paul feel like he's drowning in the deep end, gasping for air as Tyson rains down punches from every angle. Tyson's also working on his precision, his timing, and his accuracy. He knows that with the bigger gloves they'll be using, he needs to make every punch count. So he's drilling combos that are designed to slip through Paul's guard and rattle his skull. Jake Paul has reportedly been throwing some serious shade at Tyson, and it's not just your typical pre-fight trash talk. He's taking it to a whole new level. So apparently Jake Paul has been making fun of Tyson's voice, calling it weak and every nerve he can find. Rumor has it that Paul even went to Evander Holyfield for advice on how to beat Tyson. Yeah, that's right, the same Holyfield whose ear Tyson infamously bit off. It's like Paul is deliberately trying to provoke Tyson by aligning himself with his old rival. Talk about mind games, man. And if you thought it couldn't get any more personal, think again. Paul has allegedly been taking shots at Tyson's past, bringing up his financial troubles and saying things like, "You're just a washed-up fighter trying to relive your youth." Ouch! That's got a sting, considering Tyson has worked hard to rebuild his life and career. Now, all this trash talk seems to be fueling Tyson's fire like never before. He's reportedly training harder than ever, channeling all that anger and frustration into his workouts. It's like he's got a point to prove, not just to Paul but to the whole world. Tyson wants to show everyone that he's still a force to be reckoned with. And let me tell you, the tension is building up like crazy.
Get me in trouble if I say that.
You think it was destiny?
Absolutely.
Or do you think you went and grabbed it?
No, I think it was ordained by God. It's going to be interesting, I'm sure. You're going to enjoy it.
I need a prediction.
Mike Tyson successful, victorious. So I can't say what I truly feel until no, because
Part of the contract?
No, it's my contract with God.
Oh.
For 30 days. That's why I can't say what I'm gonna do to Jake, really. Right now.
Okay. But you're gonna be successful.
Absolutely, I
Good.
see that happen.
And here's the kicker. He's preparing for the unknown. He's having his sparring partners switch up their styles, throw wild punches, and do everything they can to simulate Paul's unpredictability. Because let's face it, Paul's a wild card. He might come out with some crazy, unconventional moves and Tyson needs to be ready for anything, showing the world that he's still the baddest man on the planet. But all the physical prep in the world won't matter if Tyson's not mentally locked in. That's why he's reportedly been working with sports psychologists, honing his mental game to a razor's edge. But before we get to that, I need your help. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I need your help. So I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Okay, now let's talk about the secret powerful techniques Tyson is using to demolish Paul in the ring. He's visualizing the fight, picturing himself dominating every round, and mentally rehearsing how he'll react to any situation. And when it comes to the mental warfare, Tyson's giving as good as he gets. He's firing back at Paul's taunts with his own brand of intimidation. The icy stare-downs, the subtle mind games. Tyson's using every psychological trick in the book to get inside Paul's head and make him doubt himself. Make no mistake, this fight is personal for Tyson.
Tyson recently released a pretty intimidating training video that shows you don't want to be punched by Mike Tyson. Take a look.
One more.
Day 3, you still want with me?
And now, he's got a chance to write one more chapter in his incredible story. He knows that a loss to Jake Paul, a man many see as a YouTube celebrity rather than a real boxer, could be a stain on his record. He's not about to let that happen. Tyson's always been a man who wears his heart on his sleeve. He's passionate, he's intense, and he feels everything deeply. So when Jake Paul supposedly started with the personal insults, the taunts about Tyson's past and his struggles, you know that hit a nerve.
If that Mike Tyson from Marvis Frazier fought Jake Paul's dead. He's dead. He's not going to make it. So you have to say, how much has Mike Tyson lost from that 20-year-old guy in the 37 years since then, which is crazy. It'll be 38 by the time they fight. He'll have turned 58 by the time they actually fight.
Yeah, but that's the best it gets, right?
The best it gets.
Best it gets. After
Right.
37 years, you got to feel like yeah, he's lost some, but
He hasn't lost everything. He hasn't lost everything.
Yeah.
If you see him hit those pads,
Absolutely.
he has not lost everything.
But he's lost some. But coming from the best,
Yeah.
he's now like maybe just normal, right?
He's still not normal, but he's still like a professional heavyweight boxer. He's still terrifying.
Differences. There's something that binds these two men together. It's the fighter's spirit, the willingness to put it all on the line, to risk everything for the sake of pride and glory. It's that intangible quality that separates the great from the merely good, the champions from the contenders. Tyson's got that spirit in spades. He's always had it, even in his darkest moments. It's what drove him to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history, what fueled his comeback after his prison stint, what's kept him going through all the ups and downs of his remarkable life. And Paul, for all his antics and bravado, has that spirit too. You don't step into the ring with a legend like Tyson unless...
But I just want to make it clear that Mike Tyson was the one who wanted it to be a pro fight. Mike got into training camp and called up people on my team, and we're like, let's do a pro fight. Is Jake down? Netflix was like, let's make it a pro fight. We're down. But make sure you tell Mike that there's no holding back. Whatever happens, happens, and this is war now. And if Mike's okay with that, then I'm okay with that. And if he puts me down, I can deal with that. But if I put him down, he needs to be the one making the decision on whether or not he can deal with that. But yes, I'm going in there, and now it's a pro fight. It's on my record, and I'm going to fucking put him down. And if people are pissed about it, then watch soccer.
But twist in the tale. Rumors are swirling that Jake Paul is considering pulling out of the fight. Yep, you heard that right. The man who's been talking all that trash, who's been poking the bear and stirring up all kinds of controversy, might be getting cold feet. Now, let's be clear. Nothing's been confirmed, and Paul's camp hasn't made any official statements. But the whispers are getting louder. So what could be the reason behind this supposed change of heart? Well, there are a few theories floating around. Some folks are saying that Paul's finally realizing the magnitude of what he's gotten himself into. I mean, let's face it, going up against a legend like Mike Tyson is no joke. This isn't just another YouTuber or ex-NBA player. This is Iron Mike we're talking about. Maybe the reality of facing one of the most feared punchers in boxing history is starting to sink in. Maybe Paul's watching those old Tyson fights and seeing the raw, terrifying power that the man possessed. Maybe he's having second thoughts about whether he's really ready for this level of challenge. Others are speculating that it could be a strategic move. Perhaps Paul's team is trying to create some buzz, to keep people guessing and generate more hype. It wouldn't be the first time a fighter has played mind games leading up to a big bout. By hinting at a potential pullout, Paul could be trying to throw Tyson off his game, to get inside his head and make him doubt himself. Or maybe, just maybe, there's something else going on entirely. Maybe there are behind-the-scenes issues we don't know about. Contract disputes, training setbacks, personal problems. In the world of boxing, anything's possible. But here's the thing. If Paul does end up pulling out, it could be a massive blow to his credibility. He's built his whole persona around being the ultimate bad boy, the guy who's not afraid of anyone or anything. To back down from a fight with Tyson after all the trash he's talked, it would be hard to come back from that. Tyson, on the other hand, would likely see it as a vindication. He's been training like a madman, focusing all his energy on this fight. If Paul withdraws, Tyson could argue that he scared the younger man off, that he was simply too much for Paul to handle. It would be a strange and anticlimactic end to what's been one of the most talked about fights in recent memory. All the build-up, all the hype, all the drama, only to have it fizzle out before the two men even step into the ring. But one thing's for sure, if this fight does happen, if Tyson and Paul do end up squaring off, it'll be a moment for the ages. Remember to subscribe to this channel. You'll receive the latest curated boxing news for free.